We are tracking lots of change, that's a little dramatic. We're tracking changes in our weather pattern is what I should say. We're going from warm to hot pretty quick and within a span of 72 hours. So that's something I want you all to keep in mind. But I do want to point out, take a look at the East Coast. They're experiencing some nice cold weather over there, some cold conditions in Chicago, Buffalo. Earlier during the Chicago football game, there was snow. So definitely seeing more of those fall-like winter conditions. Here at home, we're seeing more of those summer-like conditions, and that's all because of high pressure keeping things nice and warm. We did see that high pressure build in over the weekend. With that, also some offshore flow was pretty persistent as well. So dry, warm conditions was the name of the game for our region this past weekend. You can even see that there's little to no cloud coverage over in the region. Some areas in those beach communities saw a little bit more of an inversion, which is kind of more like a blanket of fog covering some beach communities. So that's why marine layer was a little bit stubborn to clear depending on your microclimate. But everywhere else, nice, warm, and bright. So here's a look at what we're tracking for the next couple of days. It's going to be a warm start to our work week for our Monday. We're actually going to see a little bit of a copy and paste from today to tomorrow, but temperatures are going to warm up just slightly. But then we go into an abrupt cool down from our Tuesday to Wednesday. So here's a look at the next 3 days in San Luis Obispo. Monday, we'll have a little bit of a foggy start to our day, just like we did see today. 87 degrees, but then by the time we head into our Tuesday, Wednesday, we're dropping and those temperatures. So depending on your microclimate, we're looking at about 5 to 15 degrees of a temperature difference between Monday and Wednesday. So here's a look at our future track radar. Because of that, high pressure is going to start to weaken, and then we're going to see low pressure built in, and that's going to bring us some rain and some cold temperatures for our Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So now's the time to take those vitamins. As Tracy was telling me earlier, emergency is the name of the game, because when it goes from warm to cold real quickly, that's usually when people start to get sick. So here's a look at our future track radar. By Wednesday night, we'll start to see that band of moisture move in. Thursday is when we're going to see more of that rain move in as well. It didn't look like it got to Thursday, but here's a look at our future track rainfall. You can see those amounts. Still a little too soon to see how much we're going to get, but we're looking pretty good with those that rain and some moisture for the Central Coast. So bring out those sandals, bring out those sunglasses, but also bring out your umbrella for the second half of our work week. There's a look at temperatures for tonight and tomorrow. 81 over in Santa Barbara. As we head more up north to Santa Maria, we're looking quite similar with those temperatures in the 80s. Buellton and San Ynez, we're looking nice and toasty tomorrow as well. So once again, make those lunch plans, head outside and enjoy, because as we head into our Tuesday and Wednesday, as I keep mentioning, that's when we'll start to see those temperatures drop significantly. Again, about 5 to 15 degrees in our temperature difference. So looking pretty good to start the week, and then we're going to look nice and cool for the second half of our work week. 90% chance of rain is what we're looking at for many parts of the Central Coast. We're looking at about 80% for more southern parts, Santa Barbara, Ventura, but everywhere else, those areas north of Point Conception, 90% on our Thursday. So that's when we're going to see the most moderate moisture. It'll start to dwindle on our Friday, about 60% chance of rain on our Friday for some areas, 40% in others. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday is when we're expecting more of that moisture, but we're looking at those cold temperatures to stick around well into the extended forecast. So enjoy our Monday, enjoy your Tuesday before we head into our Wednesday and Thursday and see those nice cool temperatures. Back to you, Tracy.